Test the injectors.
Hi, my name is Aishwarya. Injectors are responsible for delivering fuel to the engine. They are located on cylinder head and need to be tested regularly to ensure that they are functioning properly. There are a few different ways to test injectors, but the most common is to use an injector test kit. An injector test kit usually contains a pressure gauge, a length of hose, and a fitting that attaches to the injector. To test the injector, the hose is connected to the fuel line and the pressure gauge is attached to the injector. The engine is then turned on and the pressure is observed. If the pressure is too low, it indicates that the injector is not working properly and needs to be replaced. If the pressure is too high, it indicates that there is a clog in the injector or there is an issue with the fuel filter. The process of testing and replacing your car's engine components is known as tuning up your vehicle. It is important to perform this task regularly so that your car runs smoothly and efficiently. In this video, we are going to learn how to test the injectors of an engine.
At the end of this demonstration, you will be able to test the injectors. Tools required: Trainee's Toolkit, Injector Testing Kit. Equipment required: Fuel injector. Materials required: A clean workspace, diesel, gloves, cleaning cloth. It is important to test your injectors to ensure that they are delivering the correct amount of fuel to your engine. If they are not, it can lead to engine damage or poor performance. If you have had your injectors replaced, it is a good idea to test them before installing them into your engine. This will ensure that they are working correctly and that you do not experience any issues later on. In order to test your injectors, you will need 1 or 2 liters of diesel. There are several symptoms of a bad injector, including a decrease in engine power, a reduction in fuel economy, and an increase in emissions. Some common symptoms of a bad injector are engine misfires, rough idle, poor engine performance. Check for more smoke, fuel smell from the engine compartment. Now, we are going to test the fuel injectors. Fit injector on injector tester. Fill test diesel in container. Close shut-off valve knob. Operate hand lever as fast as possible and observe that test diesel is sprayed through nozzle. Caution: do not put your hand underneath the injector being tested. Open the shut-off valve knob. Operate hand lever and observe the maximum pressure from gauge at which test diesel sprays out of nozzle. If this pressure does not match with manufacturer's recommendation, then adjust it with a shim adjusting screw. Adding a shim tightening the screw will increase pressure. Observe that the test diesel is sprayed from all the holes of nozzle. If not, then clean the nozzle hole. Observe that the test diesel does not dribble after spraying. If it does, then grind the nozzle needle. Remove injector from injector tester. Fit injector on engine with new sating washer. Connect high pressure pipe. Connect overflow pipe.
Let's have a recap of what we have learned today. We have learned to test the injectors. Thus, we have learned how to test the fuel injectors. Hope you have a clear understanding on this. Do this exercise with the help of your instructor.